So the topic is about digestive system. Everybody, one more time, please. Digestive system. So in this topic, we are going to study about the process of digestion, or what happens to the food after you eat and where do they go. The parts of the digestive system also, or what are the organs that is made up of the digestive system, their functions, and how to maintain a healthy digestive system. After that, Teacher Sasa will give you a worksheet to test how much did you learn from this topic. So are you ready? I will begin. So the first one is, what happens to the food we eat? One more time. What happens to the food we eat? The question is about, after you eat the food, where does it go in and where does it go after it enters our body and what happened to it? So, but before that, we should know first what is the digestive system. The digestive system is responsible for providing nutrients needed by our body. So all the nutrients like carbohydrates, proteins, fats, and minerals are being processed by the digestive system before it can spread into our body. How amazing is that? Okay, so the digestive system is consists of various parts that extracts or separate the nutrients from the things we eat. So example, when we eat a banana, it's not already digested. Our body, through the digestive system, have to process it first and separate the nutrients that our body needed. And you call it digestion. Everybody, one more time, please. Digestion. You say it? Okay, good job. So, digestion is the process where nutrients are extracted from food and being carried to all the cells in our body. Extracted, this word, you look at Teacher Sasa's screen, extracted has a synonym as separate. Separate. Okay, next one. So what are the parts of the digestive system? Can you see what the picture shows? So this organ is called the mouth. It is one of the many parts of our digestive system, and it is the beginning of the process. It consists of teeth, the tongue, and the salivary glands. So the mouth is the entrance or the beginning of the digestion. Next one. So this one is part of our mouth. So what do you call this one? Okay, this one is called teeth. Everybody, one more time. So the purpose of the teeth is to break down the food that we eat by chewing. So the action that your teeth and your mouth is doing with the food is called chewing. Everybody? Good job. It's chewing. So what part of the mouth breaks down the food that we eat. Yes, we call that as the teeth. Next one, tongue. Everybody, tongue. One more time, please. Okay, so the tongue helps to mix and move the food around inside the mouth. So without the tongue, your food will only go directly into the stomach without breaking it down first. The tongue is the one who pushes and mixes the food for easy swallow. And what do you call that part of the mouth that helps to mix and move the food? It's the tongue. Very good. Next one. Say it with teacher Sasa slowly. Salivary glands. One more time. Salivary glands. Can you say it? Okay. So what is salivary glands? Salivary glands can be found on your tongue. The little dots that you can see, this one, are called salivary glands. And it is the one that produces saliva, which contains an enzyme called amylase to break down starch into sugar. Okay, so what part of the mouth produces saliva? It's the salivary glands. Very good. Next one, let's go back to our digestive system. The second part of digestive system after the mouth is the esophagus. Everybody, esophagus. One more time, please. Very good. So the esophagus is a muscular tube that is about 25 centimeters long. So how long is your esophagus? Yes, it's about 25 centimeters long. And food is pushed down the esophagus by a series of contractions and relaxations until it reaches the stomach. So the esophagus is the way or the road to the stomach. Next, what is it? Can you see the picture? Everybody say stomach. Everybody, one more time, please. Stomach. So what does the stomach do? Stomach is a muscular sac. Everybody, one more time, read it, Tessa, please. Very good. And inside our stomach, there are acidic juices that are released by our stomach to help break down food and also to kill microorganisms in the food that we took in. And also, the function of the stomach is to store food that is eaten and break it down and then slowly release it into the small intestine. So where does your food go after they go down through the esophagus? Yes, it goes down straight to the stomach. Okay, next one, small intestine. Everybody, one more time, please. Okay, so can you see this pink picture here? It's called the small intestine, and it is inside our large intestine. The small intestine digests food and absorbs nutrients. But let me ask you one question. What part of the digestive system stores the food that you eat? It's the stomach. And what part of the digestive system digests the food and absorbs nutrients. Small intestine. Very good. The next one is duodenum. Everybody, one more time, please. Duodenum. Okay, so what is it? The duodenum is the first section of the small intestine. So the small intestine is the red picture over here. And the first part of it is called the duodenum. Bile from the gallbladder is released here. Okay, so what do you call the first section or the entry to the small intestine? It's called duodenum. Next one. Duodenum also neutralizes the acids from the stomach and emulsifies fats. One more time. Teacher Sasa will read it to you again. It neutralizes the acids from the stomach and emulsifies fats. Very good. Next one is large intestine. Everybody? Very good. Large intestine. And the large intestine are larger or bigger than the small intestine. And it absorbs water, minerals, and vitamins from what remains of the food. So the large intestine only take water, minerals, and vitamins from the food we eat. Okay, next one. Rectum. Everybody, rectum. One more time. Okay. So the rectum store undigested and unabsorbed matter. So the rectum is the keeper of the waste of our body. After the food is digested, the rectum will be the one to store the waste of the body. And what do you call it? Yes, it is rectum. And the next one, anus. Everybody, anus. One more time, please. Okay, so the anus is responsible for the exit of feces or poop. Okay, it is the one who discharges the waste of the food that are not needed by our body. So the anus is the last part of the digestive system. It is the door outside the body, and it discharges the waste from the rectum and the unabsorbed matter in the form of our poop. And what do you call the door outside the body? It's the anus. Okay, very good. And we have one problem during the discharge or during we pass out stool and waste from our body. And what do you call it? It's called constipation. Everybody, one more time, please. Okay, so constipation is the condition where we are unable or have the difficulty to pass out bowel waste. So it means when we are at the bathroom and our poop is not easy to pass out, we call that constipation. What do you call it? And what is constipation? What happens during constipation? You are going to find out when Teacher Sasa will give you the worksheet after this. Bye!